Not good. Not good at all. We're about to spend a lot of money. It could be worse, you know. I'm not going to misguide you and say that we're about to have an in-frame, but it is a possibility that it's not too far away. So it is what it is. Stick around. All right, so check it out. You know, down there I've got the mirror. I've done a lot of work today. I replaced the mirror on the passenger side. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a sensor right there. It goes underneath the water separator. It went out. It kept saying that I had water in my fuel, even though everything was kosher. I tried to put on my my window chops. I bought some window chops for up there, but I can't freaking drill through it. I've got a cheap drill and it sucks. So the moral of the story is don't buy cheap drills. But anyway, I'm gonna get those put on hopefully sometime soon. Replaced my air dryer cartridge. You should do that at least once a year. And if you don't know what that is, let's have a look. That is that right there. That, where is it? There, that one right there. Replace your air dryer cartridge at least once a year, if not twice a year. It removes water from your air system, and that is good. But anyway, so we've done all of that. We've done some other things that we're not going to get into, but you know, as I showed you these parts here, I'm sure you saw the big liquid spot right there. Now, whenever I change this sensor right here, yeah, some of that is fuel. But I'm gonna flip you guys around and I'm gonna give you a better look. All right, guys, so do you see all that liquid? I know it's a little bit dark, but you can see that it's pretty much going from edge to edge, and it's kind of thick right there in the middle. That, unfortunately, is oil. So yeah, you guys remember that oil leak that I have that's coming from rear main seal, coming from the bell housing area? Yeah, it got way worse. Now, that is a little excessive. It normally doesn't quite, it's been picking up a little bit here over the past few months. A little bit here, a little bit there. And today it's super cold. I slept with the truck off last night, so it was kind of a combination of that higher than normal oil pressure overnight, and everything just being frozen like myself right now. You know, those things kind of came together and built that up, because normally it's not that bad, but it's to the point now that it's a little bit scary. I'm using a lot of oil every single week. The oil leak is not necessarily that bad. I know that looks bad, but it's really, ultimately, it's not that bad. I'm kind of concerned that I have abnormally high blow-by, and that's scary because a lot of you know what that means. For those of you that don't, that means that a rebuild might be incoming. Yeah, so I've been pricing those. That's not fun at all. Been doing that, but the game plan to attack this is I'm going to get that oil leak fixed, and I'm going to have all of my oil leaks fixed. And then what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to clean out the engine a little bit. I've got a couple of ideas. I'm not going to share those on YouTube because they are hit or miss and they are a big gamble. So sorry, but I'm not going to go there. I will give you guys updates in the future whenever I actually have results. But until that point, I'm not going to go there. But I'm gonna see just how much consumption is going on there by getting rid of all of the oil leaks, and then really paying attention to how much I'm putting in. Right now, I'm putting in a little bit over a gallon a week, which is scary. On average, you know, about 2,500 miles a week, so that's a lot. That's in frame time. But anyway, once we get all the oil leaks fixed, there's a couple different approaches that I can take to it. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay on top of my oil samples and get oil samples regularly and really watch those metals, those different type of metals that are in the oil samples. This is why they're so important. There's I don't know how many they register, but it seems like upwards of 15 to 20. And those different metals will tell you precisely what is going on in your engine, what has wear, what needs to be changed, how close you are to a true rebuild. And by doing that, I'm gonna have my oil sample sent off to a lab. That way I have nice high quality, there's no questions about what's going on. You know, I'm gonna take care of that, and then hopefully I can push out that rebuild as long as humanly possible. I got some big things going on this year, just personally. So I don't want to be doing a rebuild, and I don't want to be buying another truck this year. I know that that was kind of on the agenda, but we're gonna push that off to next year. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. Kind of a bummer, kind of a big deal, but hopefully I'm gonna head home. I'm up in Effingham, Illinois right now. It's freaking freezing. The wind chill is below 0. I don't know, that's super cold. But we're gonna head back to the house and get that oil leak taken care of. Spend some more time with the family at home, so that's always good. You know, a little bit bittersweet news, you know? Stuff's wrong with the truck, it's gonna be expensive, but that's life, that's part of trucking. So anyway, this video is brought to you by Trucker Tools. Make sure that you download that application. They do have an update. It has been coming out, or it's coming out soon. I know I've been talking about it for a little while. You know, apps, hey, they are complicated, extremely complicated to build, but I've talked with the people over at Trucker Tools, and what they have going on for that app is going to be the #1 app on the market. So check it out, download it, familiarize yourself with it. That way, whenever that update comes out, you'll be a pro. So check that out today. But if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the notification bell so you can do all the things that we tell you to do all the time. But as always, stay driven.